my dear students. Hope you are all fine, and I hope that you could understood all the previous videos. And today we are going to discuss about speed of light. The next topic in optics, that is speed of light. Okay, we all know that the light will travel with the speed of light in vacuum. In vacuum, we all know the speed of the light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, right? So earlier many scientists have, especially the French scientist Light-Fizeau, okay, he determined the speed of light through one method. Okay, so he paved the way for other scientists also to determine the speed of light. Now let us discuss how this that is Fizeau found out the speed of light. Okay, so what was his experiment that we are going to discuss it now. Okay, so for that, um, okay, for that, let us discuss about the apparatus which we have, which he was using to find out the speed of light. Okay, so this was the apparatus used by Fizeau to determine the speed of light. So you can see the light from the source. Okay, when the light from the source is allowed to pass on a partially silvered glass plate. Okay, here there is a source of light. The light is falling on a partially silvered glass plate. So actually the glass plate looks like this only. Okay, in this shape. So when we are viewing from this side, it looks like a rhombus. In the view உங்களுக்கு தெரியுது. Okay, so that you are looking like that. So from the light source, the light is falling on the partially silvered glass plate. So when it is அதாவது என்ன angle அது fall ஆகும் அப்படின்னா at an angle of 45 degree. Okay, so the light, when it was allowed to pass, then it is passed through a rotating toothed wheel. Okay, this is the rotating toothed wheel. So this is the view of this tooth wheel. Okay, so this tooth wheel looks like it will be having a tooth. This part is called as tooth. Okay, and this part we are calling it a slot. Okay, tooth and slot. Slot means pallo அப்படினு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா. So the tooth wheel looks like there is a tooth and there is a slot. Okay, so this was the second apparatus he was taking. Then the light is allowed to pass through the toothed wheel, and the wheel, it will be having n tooth and n cuts. Okay, it will be having n tooth and n cuts of equal width. இது ரெண்டுமே equal width இருக்கும். டூத்தும் இந்த ஸ்லாட்டோட விட்த்தும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா it will be equal. Okay, and the speed of the rotation can be varied by external mechanism. We can vary the speed of the rotation. இந்த tooth wheel rotate பண்ணுற ஸ்பீடை வந்து we can adjust it. Okay, then this light is the light passing through one cut in the wheel will get reflected by the mirror. Okay, suppose if the light is passing through this slot, in the slot valiya adu pass ஆச்சு அப்படின்னா what happens, it will passes, and the slot valiya it will passes and it reaches the mirror. Okay, once it incident on the mirror, we know that it will get reflected back and the observer can see it. Okay, if it passes through the slot. Suppose if it is rotating, இது இப்படி ரொட்டேட் ஆகுது. ஓகே, ரொட்டேட் ஆகி இந்த இடத்துல இந்த லைட் வர்ற இடத்துல இப்போ சப்போஸ் டூத் வந்துடுச்சு அப்படின்னா வாட் ஹேப்பன்ஸ், இட் வில் நாட் கெட், இட் வில் பி இட் வில் நாட் பி ரிஃப்ளெக்டட். ஓகே, இது வந்து இங்கே பாஸ் ஆகாது. ஸோ மிரரில் போயிட்டு நமக்கு வந்து வராது. ஓகே, ஸோ இன் ஆர்டர் டு அட்ஜஸ்ட் இட் என்ன பண்ணலான்னா we can rotate it very slowly. ஓகே, இங்கே போயிட்டு இங்கே வர்றது வரைக்கும் இருக்கிற மாதிரி இந்த ஸ்லாட்டில் இருக்கிற மாதிரி we can adjust the rotation. Can you understand? So this is the slot. இதுதான் slot. ஸோ இந்த லைட் இப்படி இந்த ஸ்லாட்டில் இங்கே போயிட்டு இங்கே வர்றது வரைக்கும் இது இந்த ஸ்லாட்லேயே இருக்கிற மாதிரி we can adjust. Okay, by that we have to rotate it. அந்த டைம் ஆஃப் ரொட்டேஷனை வந்து அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா we can adjust it. Okay, then so that if the light gets reflected back from the mirror, would again pass through the same cut and reach the eyes of the observer. Okay, through the partially silvered glass plate. அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி we have to rotate it. Okay, now Let us see the working. Okay, so now we are rotating, right? So the angular speed of rotation of the toothed wheel can be increased from 0 to omega, okay, until the light passing through one cut would completely be blocked by the adjacent. அதாவது நம்ம வந்து இங்கே போயிட்டு இங்கே வர்றது வரைக்கும் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும், இந்த ஸ்லாட்லேயே அது வந்து அப்படி, அதாவது ஸ்லாட்லேயே இருக்கிற மாதிரி we have to adjust the rotation. ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் இப்போ நம்ம வந்து அதை வந்து எப்படி என்ஷூர் பண்ணிக்கலாம் அப்படின்னா, when the observer is here, ஓகே, லைட் அவர் கண்ணுக்கு தெரியல அப்படின்னா ஓகே அந்த ஸ்லாட் முடிஞ்சிடுச்சு அப்படின்னு we can identify. கிளியர்? ஸோ இந்த ஸ்லாட்டில் இருக்கிறது வரைக்கும் தான் உனக்கு வந்து போயிட்டு ரிஃப்ளெக்ட் ஆகும், ஸோ தட் யூ கேன் see. Okay, if it is not going and reflecting back, you cannot see. So by that, if it disappears, if the light disappears, you can understand that it is coming out from the slot. Okay, now let us find out the expression for the speed of light. Okay, how we are going to find out the speed of light, that we are ஏதாவது ஸ்பீட் ஆஃப் லைட் எதை டிபெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம் அப்படிங்கிறத எப்படி அவங்க கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்க, that we are going to see it now. Hope you could understood about the apparatus construction and the working of the Fizeau methods to determine the speed of light. Now we can analyze how he found out the expression to determine the speed of light. Okay, so we know that velocity is equal to displacement by time. Okay, here you can see, here this is the a partially silver glass mirror, and here is the rotating that is a tooth wheel, and here there is a mirror. Okay, so that when the light passes through here, it will goes here and come again. Okay, so the distance is d plus d. inga poite inga varadhukana time eduthuko. So I have noted it as velocity is equal to 2d by time. Okay, clear? Now what I am going to do is, I am going to take the tooth wheel and I am going to find out the rotation for one slot. இல்லையா, ஒரு ஸ்லாட்ல அது போகிறதுக்கு எவ்வளோ டைம் எடுத்துக்குது அப்படிங்கிறத வச்சு, அதாவது அந்த ஆங்கிளை வச்சு I am going to find out the time taken. ஓகே, அந்த ஸ்லாட்டில் எவ்வளோ ஆங்கிள் அது எடுத்துக்குது, ஒரு ஸ்லாட்டுக்கு எவ்வளோ ஆங்கிள் அது டிஸ்பிளேஸ் ஆகுது அப்படிங்கிறத வச்சு I am going to calculate the time. Okay, I am not Fizeau. So what he is doing, we know that what is angular velocity, angular displacement by time, that is theta by t. For 2n number, I told you that there are number of n cuts, that is teeth and slot. So totally n number of teeth and n number of slot. So totally 2n number of slots and cuts are there. Okay, so for 2n there is 360 degree. இல்லையா, 2n நம்பருக்கு சுற்றி வரணும்னா 360 டிகிரி ஆகும். அப்படின்னா ஒரு எண், அதாவது ஒரு ஸ்லாட்டுக்கு நம்ம பார்க்கணும் இல்லையா, for 1n how much, that you want to find out. Okay, that is theta. For 2n I need 2 pi. For 2n I need 2 pi. Then for 1 how much, அதுதான் நம்மளோட calculation. 2n க்கு 360 டிகிரினா ஒரு ஸ்லாட்டுக்கு எவ்வளோ, that is 2 and 2 get cancelled, we will get pi by n. For one slot the angle is pi by n. Now we can easily find out the time taken. We know that omega is equal to theta by t. Substitute the value of theta, pi by n divided by t, that is pi by nt. Okay, now we got what is omega. Now from that omega I am going to find out t. We know that omega is equal to theta by t. So t is equal to theta by omega. What is theta? Pi by n. Substitute pi by n by omega, that is pi by n omega. Now I got the time, that is equal to pi by n omega. Time கடைசிச்சு. Can I calculate the velocity? Yes. Time எங்கேருந்து எடுத்தேன்? thetaலேருந்து எடுத்துட்டேன். Okay. So velocity is equal to displacement by time. Displacement சொன்ன இல்லையா, போயிட்டு வரதுக்கான distance, 2d by t. So 2d by pi n omega, that is equal to 2d n omega by pi. Okay. So by this we found out the velocity of light to be 2.99 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Okay. இது வந்து அந்த ஆக்சுவல் velocity of light க்கு ஈக்குவலாக இருந்துச்சு. ஓகே, ஸோ it was found to be 2.99 means 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Okay, so how by this method he found out the velocity of light. Later many scientists have placed some other object, glass or water. Instead of rotating wheel, they place glass, they place water, they place some other materials, and they found out the velocity of light. Okay. Hope you could understood about the Fizeau method of determining the speed of light, and this is one of the important question and easiest question. And also I forgot to tell that when he was doing this experiment, he placed this mirror and this mirror apart, that is 8 kilometer apart, and he conducted this experiment, not nearer like this. Actually the distance between these two is 8 kilometer. And he told that it is a partially silvered mirror. Partially reflecting mirror means part of the light will be reflected, but other part will come down. A light source is coming like this. Part will be reflected here. Other part will come here. Purinjada? Hope you could understand. Please read in your book once after listening this video. So it will be better for you. Okay. Thank you for watching.